Afternoon, everybody. Look at our handsome kitties here. Look at that. They must not realize that it's actually treat time.
No, they saw the vets and they're like going.
They're exactly right. They're like, oh no, there's 2 vets in the sanctuary. They're like, we're out. But it's all for a good cause. Oh, look at now they're starting to come. They said, okay, they've left the sanctuary. Now they're telling their friends that it's safe to come out. Oh, Carol's starting to summons them. Hello, everybody. Yes, exactly. 2 vets. They're like, I'm out. And then they hear a little bit of treats going on, and then they're back. They said, okay, we're good. So the meowing is really good news, guys. Hannah says she will never release Boris. Boris is hers forever. So guess who was chosen to go home, guys? Do, 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 do. Beautiful LaDonna was chosen. Hi, beautiful girl. LaDonna was chosen and is going home. You have no idea. She does not know that her life is changing for the best. She thought that maybe this was as good as it got, but nope, it gets better. She's going to get a home of her own. You know what? Well, sorry, Paula, you snooze, you lose, right? She's got Rory at home. And that kitty, Rory, keeps her busy. So LaDonna gets to go home today. She is a wonderful cat. We could not be more excited. There was no way when we got her, I don't know if it was 1 or 2 years ago. Gosh, we did not think that this day would come. So she gets to go home today. Yay! Man, I might need to help you do treats because there's no one else in here. Dang, everyone left us. All right, you guys are gonna watch from here while we give out treats, guys, because these cats are not gonna wait for long. All right, ready? Let's do it. Boris planned that explosion of Carol's trees. So one of the ways that we work on socialize these cats, guys, is treats and temptations. Good. So you guys continue to watch these treats. I'm gonna give some treats out outside. Actually, I'll bring this out too. And you guys can watch them give treats out here.
Congratulations, LaDonna, on your forever home.
Yeah, Brian, do you give out treats at your house like you give out here? Ooh. Sorry, guys. All right, here, you can watch these cats while I finish giving out treats over here. Cat butts. You guys hear the crunch crunch? All right, guys. All right, thanks for babysitting our kitties. Sorry, guys. We've got lots of things going on today. So that means I had Carol that was on with me to give out treats today. And she says, dang, Jelly, I'm tired from all the morning cleaning you made me do this morning. Hi, Isaiah. I haven't been able to find Mr. Isaiah for some of y'all lately, so I thought I'd sneak a peek at him real quick. Hi, guys. Welcome, guys. Everyone has got lots of things going on. So yes, everyone left me. I couldn't even bribe them. Carol tried to bribe them with sandwiches. It didn't work. Hello, guys. Thank you, Amy, for your donation. So, Amy, we are having your lunch that you sent today. Thank you so much. We ate some of the vegetables and stuff today. But Carol, our Airbnb, had also planned a lunch for us. So we are having your lunch tomorrow. Thanks, Amy. We love the days that we don't have to worry about what we are cooking. And then Carol, here, do you want to take these? I didn't get to any of the houses out here.
Sure, I'll take those.
You can just dump them on in. Yeah. Yay. And then there was another donation. I missed it. Lois, thank you, Lois. Lois, that's so sweet. So, again, since we had our situation yesterday where we had gotten 5 unplanned cats that came into our care unexpectedly, our plans had changed. Remember, sometimes we have a plan, guys. Isn't that crazy? Sometimes we do have a plan. So we had a plan in place that some kittens that were found to have not, their mom was hit by a car, was going to go into Chris's foster home. And then we had unplanned cats come. So plans had to change and we rearranged. And so we talked to Rescue 55021, and they're taking in the 4 kittens that you saw this morning. You know what's really fun? Oh, there goes LaDonna. Bye, LaDonna's family. I think Belladonna is going to be her name. Yay. So those 4 kittens, I think it was 2 boys, 2 girls, just left to Rescue 55021. We are guesstimating them to be about 4 to 5 weeks old. And again, kittens are not our mission, so that's why we reached out to Rescue 55021 to help out. So absolutely, those kittens are going to find a home at the other rescue. Absolutely. So that is rescue teamwork. We have worked together with her with that rescue before, where they take some of our adoptables and friendly cats, and we have taken in some of their cats that they've had not been able to socialize. So again, remember, kittens are not our mission, so we're really happy that Rescue 55021 is opening up and making room for those babies. So there will be no need for them to be bottle fed. They are learning to eat. They're just going to have to learn sooner. They'll probably be supplementing with a KMR, which they will just lick out of a bowl. So we are certainly so blessed to have our veterinarian on staff to be able to care for these cats. And yesterday when we had those unexpected visitors, I'm sorry guys, I'm not reading all of your comments, I'm sorry. So please, if I didn't answer your question or someone didn't answer the question, answer again. Okay, so Wine Later asks, what will happen to the mama cat? So the mama cat that we took in yesterday will be adopted. She's going to go for her spa day tomorrow. And then she will be adopted because she is amazing. So the mama that was hit by a car, I mean, what else is there to say? Sadly, she was hit by a car. Sad. And this is why we want to spay and neuter cats, as many as possible. Charlie, you should look to volunteer and rescue in your area. I'm sure there's lots of amazing rescues in your area that are always looking for volunteer. You can poop scoop for them. So yes, the orphan cats are going to rescue 55021. Yes, there's lots of things. If you missed a day yesterday, you missed a day. Yep. So the mama cat will be adopted. Yes, absolutely. Yep. So if they are friendly, once they are spayed and neutered and everything, they will be adoptable. And that is for friendly. Remember, we work with the under-socialized cats. We do. We like the more feral cats that they are. We like them that way. We like them extra spicy. We all need a little bit of cat therapy in our life, don't we, Cameron? We all need cat therapy. You know, and Shaggy is not quite as feral as we think he might be. Most of us can go in there and pet him. Maybe not our veterinarians, but the ones who feed him can go in there and normally pet him. Thank you, Chris, for your donation for these wonderful cats that no one cared about. So remember yesterday, we have been in contact with the police about the dump yesterday with the cats. So yes, we are already on top of that. You know what? We'll have to go in there and check on Shaggy and Noelle, but earlier today, they were kind of having a little tiff. Obviously, Shaggy ate too much of the breakfast food, and so Noelle kicked him out of the house. The classic hangry mode starts, you know? Never eat your girlfriend's food or wife. Carol has given all of her 350 cats a treat. Only one, though. Only one. Okay, probably like 10. All right. How are the two mamas at Chris's house? I think they're doing fine. There's a little bit of slight reaction of just like hissing, which is really normal. Otherwise, they're doing great. All right. Should we go in and see? I don't know. I think Miss, what's her name? Miss Noelle doesn't even share it anymore. She said that she's old enough that she don't have to share no more. Hi, Mr. D. Mr. D is out here enjoying the temptation treats that are out here. What are you guys gonna do when kitten season is over and all of these kittens are adopted? Hi, Cleopatra. All right, let's go in here. We'll show you a quick update. Gotta show you who is in here. Hi, look who's back in an ISO room. Look at those big eyes. Hi, Sinatra. So we have been monitoring Sinatra as we do all of our cats. And notice that he's got had some issues with his mouth. Sniff, sniff, or squeak, squeak. And so Dr. Ashley wanted to take a peek at him. We also noticed some spots on his back, which Dr. Ashley shaved and cleaned off. So be in here and be monitored. We did find some ulcers in his mouth, which we're not really sure what are from. That's not always a good sign. So he'll be monitored. So he's got a steroid on board. He's been cleaned up really well. And we'll be monitoring him really closely for the next couple of weeks. Hi, handsome boy. You're so handsome. Cats escaping. Cats and dogs. You know, I know the biggest problem that people have is when they move. When you move, your pet should probably be the last cat or animal that's moved, and it should be kept in the kennel until doors are shut for the day. I feel like that's the most common thing that I hear is we moved somewhere and my cat got out. We moved somewhere and my cat got out. And make sure that if you do lose, make sure you have your cats microchipped. So that if they were to get outside, you would be able to, they'd find their way back to you. Did you know that all of these cats here are getting microchipped? Every single one will be a microchipped at some point, as soon as they go in for their wellness. Hi, handsome. So there's Sinatra. Here's your update on him. So right now, he doesn't need any kind of medicine at the time. He's got everything on board. He's got the long-acting antibiotic and steroid on board. If he needs anything, guess what? He's in a room by himself right now. So we can give it to him in his food. He looks like he wants to talk to me, or he looks like he wants to slap me. Which one would it be? So again, he's got his own condo to himself. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you guys microchip your cats. Yay! We have never been able to because of the cost part of it. But now that we have our veterinarian on staff and we are able to do that here, we get to do that. Hi, and here's Miriam. Hi, Miriam. Miriam's doing better. She's a little stressed because she had to move again, but she is doing better. Did you make this mess in here? Oh my goodness. Did you make a mess in here, Miriam? Oh, okay. Yes, I totally get that. So again, this is us making lemonade out of our lemons. Our lemon being a beautiful, friendly cat here does not care for cats. She's a little bit stressed, but guess what? She'll get over it. She's doing well. Yes, you are, Miriam. Good job. Hi, guys. Look at... Oh my gosh, you guys don't want to know this. Look at Noelle is taking residence up in the, what do you call the highest one? What do you call like a highest like apartment or condominium or penthouse. Thank you, Amy. Yes, penthouse. She's taking residence up here in the penthouse. Good job. Thanks, guys. I had it on the tip of my tongue. And look at Shaggy is hanging out with Jujubee. Hi, Jujubee. Jujubee's collar did fall off, but he's not like the other four. So yes, I did have some of the wonderful, delicious Capri Sun lemonade. It was good. I've never had that before, so thank you. Do you know if your microchip has expired? From my understanding is they don't expire. So with our microchip, all people have to do is just easily go online or call and transfer the microchip into their name from Furballs. Hi, Shaggy boy. Hi, Shaggy. Jujubee doesn't want me to pet Shaggy. Hi, Jujubee. I'm petting him right now. Hi, Jujubee. Oh, yes. That feels good. Oh, maybe this is Cairo. Is this Cairo? Okay. I can't tell with these black cats anymore. Hi, guys. Hi. Oh, I think it is Cairo. Hi, Cairo. All right. We're going to see some other kitties down here. Here's Drew boy. Hi, Drew. You found out with yours you have to buy a package. So again, I don't know a lot about it, but there is a microchip, and at some point, any microchip is going to be connected to either the owner or the rescue that you adopted from. It depends, I guess. So I would assume that there's still always a way, but I don't know for sure. You guys have to look into that by yourself. Sorry. There's Drew boy. Oh, I think it is Cairo. Because Cairo drools a little bit sometimes. Yes, you do, baby girl. There's the handsome Drew. All right, now I'm trying to remember this one. This one here is Boo Boo. Hi, Boo Boo. That's good. And Amy, you know, Odie only wants you to be his mama. Hi, Boo Boo. She's so scared. Hi, baby girl. So Drew, remember Drew says he's super excited because he's got his own t-shirt. He says many of these cats here can't say that. I don't think any of the cats in this room can say that, he says. So he thinks he's the best in town. Yeah, I think most of them just have to be registered. Just change the name into the chip into your name. I'm not sure if Father... Okay, I see Father Abraham. He's on the other side. All right. Let's go see who else we got. Hi, baby girl. There's Panny Marie. Hi, Panny Marie. I know. She's a talker. Hi. And Dottie. And Penelope is in here because she is being medicated. Hi, Penelope. Hi. We're trying to look at your beautiful face, girl. Hi, Penelope. Penelope is in here because she can be a little hard to medicate. So she'd be medicated and monitored in here, but she's doing great. She gets breakfast, lunch, and dinner served all day long, along with her soup. Hi, baby girl. Hello, everybody. Oh, Rachel's up there showing off to Anthony. There's Jujubee over here. So there's Father Abraham hanging out in the corner here. Hi, guys. All right, here, I'm going to put this soup down. We've had a couple of messes in here the last while, so we're gonna put this down where it can't make too much of a mess. Yep, Anthony and Cleopatra will be going home tomorrow. Hi, Father Abraham. I see your little toys. Hi, buddy. I'm not sure. Let me see. Aw. I know. Hi, Jujubee. Hi, Jujubee. Oh, sorry. Do you not like the camera being moved? You know what? I think as soon as Cleopatra and Anthony's mom get them home, they're going to have a lot of work at home, so they probably won't come and visit as much. Because they're going to have a lot of work at home. But I know that they'll still come visit. Hi, Stuart. So Cleopatra and Anthony have not hung out. Anthony's been in this room. And Cleopatra's been out there. But guess what? They will be in the same area together, and I know that they'll do great. So Penelope is in here because she's got an upper respiratory right now. And she needs to be medicated for that daily. And so sometimes out there it can be hard to medicate them. So if you come in here, they do really well. Who scratched my hand? So we were microchipping cats yesterday. And some of the cats are a little bit bigger babies than others. So one of the cats was really not pleased with the microchipping, but we tried telling them it was for their best interest, but they still didn't want to hear it. There is Mercury. Can you see him? It's so hard to see him. You know, sometimes we have issues on our Instagram page where it doesn't load. So when I went to go do the Facebook now, it still said it was 95% loaded to Facebook. Hi, Mercury. You're so handsome. Look at him just stare. He's just looking. He's like, you don't see me. I'm not here. He kind of reminds me of like an Eeyore, doesn't he? Hi, buddy. He's got like sad eyes. So again, we're just getting started on doing the microchipping. So if the cats that we do wellness checks on, we are microchipping them, boostering them if they need any kind of vaccinations. And then just making our medical notes. So then when our veterinarian is ready with all of her tools and everything she has, we will then recapture those cats at a later time and do what we had planned with them. Yeah, we'll end on Miss Anna over here. Ooh. So I don't think it has anything to do with your guys' Instagram. It has to do with our Instagram not loading. I don't know why. There's Anna. So Sinatra was being looked at, and because he was having some mouth issues, it looked like, as well as some hair loss. And so our veterinarian wanted to examine him and see why. So he got a long-acting steroid, a long-acting antibiotic. He got a bit of a shaved and cleaned up on his little sore areas, and he's doing good. There's Anna. Anna's hoping that visitors will come with the churro and they can eat it. She loves her churro. You know what? We all love watching all these beautiful cats as well. We hope that Sinatra is better too. We're always praying for all of these cats and their health. Look, there ain't many cats in here today. They're all outside, aren't they? On this beautiful day. Uh-oh. She must be mad at you, huh? Aww. Yeah. I'm not sure, like Amazon or something like that.
Well, see, that wheel's not going like that one.
It might be, yeah. Maybe those lights are out, right? All right, there's your Ernesto boy.
No, that's how many Siamese are in here? This is a Siamese. That's a Siamese.
Yeah.
I know why Siamese pretty well because my mom's got 3 of them.
Ah. All right, guys. Thank you, Sally, so much for that donation of churro for Miss Anna. All right, well, we're going to sign off. Thank you so much for watching. We hope to see everyone at 4 o'clock today on something, Facebook. So, yes, LaDonna did go home. Look at that. We can go over here. Oh, did she already take it down? I think she already took it down. LaDonna has officially left the building. Isn't that awesome? And it's LaDonna, guys, not Madonna. LaDonna. But she don't know. I think her name, they said her name's going to be Belladonna. So, again, we always tell our adopters about our Facebook After Adoption page. And we hope that they will update. Of course, yes. I'm sure everyone's autocorrect wants to say Madonna, right? All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching. And we will see everyone at 4 o'clock on Facebook. Bye.